But have we defined...
Mr. Bhadauria, may I get you? You've been sitting here very quietly. Air Marshal Bhadauria, your assessment, sir. Sorry.
No, I think we should look at current situation objectively, that whatever we wanted to avenge Pahalgam, we did effectively. Point one. And it has been done in a manner that we have never acted before. Kind of, Bhavalpur, Murid Ke, we've had this, for decades, they're building up their infrastructure. We had all the we never attacked. So we changed the game in terms of, this fight against terror and took it to their heartland. We exposed them to the world. We got what we wanted. Okay. Now, thereafter, they got onto this military action. We always gave it back in some multiple, successfully, night after night. Last night was in a big way where their bases were stuck. We exposed their air defense. Strength of our air defense came out. I think we were on top. We had the momentum. If we had continued, we would have certainly shown them what we are capable of. I think Pakistan has used US Connects after US Secretary of State has spoken to.
We have US Connects too, sir. We are doing a deal with them.
No,
we have more leverage on the Americans.
I think Asif Munir was spoken to and shown the right way. US Secretary of State, when he spoke to Army Chief, I think he has showed him the right path and to get on track. Only then this has materialized. Otherwise, he was the one
believable? Is it believable?
Now, the fact is today, 1 minute, no. today, 1 minute,
Two
sir.
more comments.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. You have the Pakistani Prime Minister, you have thanking Vance, thanking Marco Rubio for facilitating.
We are
not thanking anybody.
They are not thanking Prime Minister Modi.
No, Pakistani may be thanking, but today things have changed. We must see before ceasefire what has happened today. Indian government has declared that any act of terror will be seen as act of war. Please don't.
I'm very happy with that. But could that have been linked? Could that have been linked to the statement of the ceasefire?
Yes, you will see ceasefire. I'm sure they would have done, a proper this thing. Let that come out. But see this very carefully.
This is unidirectional statement.
No,
this is not part of the deal.
Important issue is.
This is not part of the deal.
Important issue is that Pakistan Army and ISI is fully involved in supporting terrorism. This has been exposed to the world. World knew it, but nobody was giving it.
Exposed. Who didn't know?
No.
Sir, all the time
they all knew. Nobody was taking action.
Sir, Pakistan
Today they
was
have
looking
taken
for
action.
this window from day one. The day Saudi Arabian foreign minister landed here, they were looking for this window. Sharif brothers have got business. Their son lives in Jeddah, works business there, Saudi Arabia, elder Sharif brother. So they were looking for a window. We have given them a window now. That's one way to look at it.
Don't look at this. We have given them a window. If they had not, let me ask you, if they had not sent the drones first day, would we have done anything? We wouldn't have responded, no? So they did.
So what if they send the drones tonight? What if they send drones tonight? And what if they send drones tomorrow? What if they send drones 1 week from now?
Then they violated and we should respond.
Then how will we start all over again?
We'll need to. We will need to.
We'll need to start all over again.
We will need to.
But that's why I'm saying momentum is lost.
And Pakistan will try to malign India's image by saying that.
Someone 1 minute. So Saurabh.
Arnab, we will double down on our efforts because I agree with Air Chief Marshal. We have created a new strategic doctrine that we have hit now inside.
Okay, Saurabh, let me ask you a question. Saurabh, all of these words are very highfalutin, my friend. I tell you what, the strategic doctrine is very great. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Why did they get the IMF bailout yesterday? If the Americans are here for peace, yet there are ways to broker peace and there are ways to wage out peace. In this context, Abhishek, my question in my mind is, you want a ceasefire? You want India to stop pummeling you? You agree to terms or America stands with India and also abstains and this IMF loan does not happen?
Yeah. But unfortunately,
if they got the IMF loan as well,
Americans have to understand that this is a state which
I'll tell you what
about which.
So we are reporting.
Let me be objective.
1 minute, sir. We are reporting. I'm sorry. I'm getting some news here tonight. I'll have to get Gursimran because we are told that in Akhnor, Rajouri, Poonch and some areas, there have been ceasefire violations. Now, official sources are saying we cannot confirm. Official sources are saying we cannot confirm, but we are getting news of some ceasefire violations. Now we'll have to see whether we get official confirmations of that. But we have heard, there was some report, there's a drone sighting, there's some report there is air defense artillery which is in play. And therefore, one minute, we have to therefore take this seriously. And therefore, we are in a fast evolving situation. If this is true, ladies and gentlemen, then we have to be extremely careful of what the Pakistanis have done. And therefore, I'm repeatedly saying tonight that while we have been told there are possible ceasefire violations which have happened, we need to get an official confirmation of whether these ceasefire violations have happened. If this violation is happening, and if there is, we are also told there is heavy Pakistan artillery firing tonight. There are reports, we can take it on the grid, reports of ceasefire violations, reports of artillery firing, government sources, no confirmation from government sources to any artillery firing or ceasefire violations. So we are reporting all sides. We are just a very objective channel. We are getting information. We are saying that we do not have an official confirmation of this information, and therefore the grids are to be very appropriate. No official confirmation of ceasefire violations. No official confirmation yet of ceasefire violations, and therefore we are in a particular situation where we have to look at what's going on. And I'm sure that if Pakistan is violating the ceasefire violations, we are told that there is nothing. The government sources say there is nothing so far, but I have to now get more from the ground. So we are going to get Gursimran and the others to get some information on it. And what we are saying is that there are reports, and our Hindi channel also saying that there are reports that this ceasefire is being violated from the Pakistani side. And if the ceasefire is being violated from the Pakistani side, then it's a very, very serious matter. And even if today, if Pakistan had to behave well, they should not be doing heavy artillery firing. And we have to be very careful about this. Because if it's a commitment, General Bakshi, it's a commitment on all sides.